Arcadian Vanguard presents The Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Friday, June 21st, 2024. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin with news out of CMLL in Mexico. AEW's TBS champion Mercedes Moné made a surprise appearance Wednesday night on CMLL Informa with a pre-recorded message for New Japan Strong Women's Champion Stephanie Vaquer, her opponent for Forbidden Door on June 30th.
Hola, Stephanie. I just wanted to wish you good luck in your New Japan Strong title match against La Catalina. Way to be a fighting champion. And you know, I'll be watching that match closer than you think. And whoever wins, well, I'll see you at Forbidden Door, because I am taking that title that was meant to be mine.
Vaquer defends the Strong title against La Catalina tonight at Arena Mexico as part of CMLL and New Japan's Fantastica Mania Mexico event. TNA Impact aired last night on Access TV, featuring matches taped Saturday in Cicero, Illinois. In the main event, Josh Alexander pinned Eric Young in a Road to Slammiversary qualifying match.
How Alexander trying to end this thing. Go for the save for Spike. Cover. Alexander is going to Slammiversary.
Alexander moves on to TNA Slammiversary on July 20th and joins the six-way elimination match for the TNA World title currently held by Moose. Also on the show, Johnny Dango Curtis beat Ryan Nemeth. After the match, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards joined Curtis in attacking Nemeth until Nemeth's brother Nick Nemeth made the save. In an angle, Mustafa Ali got into a fight with what was purported to be a fan until Speedball Mike Bailey intervened, setting up an Ali-Bailey X-Division title match for Slammiversary. AJ Francis and Rich Swann attacked PCO during his in-ring dinner date with Steph DeLander. DeLander tried to make the save, but Francis put her through a table.
Oh, wait, hold up. No, not this, not this. Oh, PCO is watching. A Steph DeLander gets obliterated through a table.
In other results, Frankie Kazarian beat Ace Steel in a Chicago street fight. Spitfire defeated the Hex, and Ash by Elegance stopped Heather Reckless. After the match, Ash brawled with Jordan Grace. Ring of Honor was streamed last night on Honor Club, featuring matches taped June 15th in Youngstown, Ohio, June 12th in Des Moines, Iowa, and June 8th in Council Bluffs, Iowa. In the main event, Kyle Fletcher successfully defended the ROH World TV title against Lee Johnson, pinning him in the third and deciding fall of a best-of-3 falls match. Fletcher had scored the first fall, while Johnson scored the second. The Undisputed Kingdom successfully defended the ROH World Tag Team title, defeating Angelo Parker and Matt Menard. In a six-man tag, Anthony Henry, Cole Carter, and Griff Garrison beat Serpentico and the Infantry. In other selected results, Titan beat Aaron Solo, Layla Hirsch topped Diamante, Marina Shafir topped Maggie Minerva, and Jacoby Watts went over Brandon Cutler. And finally, in ratings news, NXT drew 724,000 viewers to USA Network on Tuesday, according to WrestleNomics. That's up from last week's audience of 718,000. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic was a .26, significantly up from last week's .22. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.